All right, so today we will be having our next topic or discussion about the lighthouse in the related rates problem on the application of the derivatives. So ito yung lighthouse. So yung ano ba yung lighthouse dito sa ano pa parang parola, parola lighthouse. Okay, so dito sa amin, since I am from Northern Samar, so marami kami ditong lighthouse. We have the Batag Lighthouse and the Kapol Lighthouse. Yun. Tapos yung mga nagsisigarilyo naman, lighter yung sa kanila. Oh, charot. So, pag-usapan natin itong lighthouse. This is one also of the iconic problem in the application of the derivatives. So, pag hindi nyo na topic to, kung hindi nyo na topic to or na-discuss sa inyo itong lighthouse, so kawawa naman kayo. Kasi kailangan dapat natatopic din 'to, eh, kasi mga iconic problem, mga sikat talagang problem na ito. Okay, so the lighthouse. A lighthouse is located on a small island. So usually talaga 'pag lighthouse is nasa mga maliliit na isla. Kasi para hindi sila kasi yung lighthouse is parang guide yan ng mga, nagna-navigate, mga navigational vessel like barko, mga gano'n, para hindi sila sumadsad. So a lighthouse is located on a small island 2 miles off straight shore. Yun, so ibig sabihin, nasa 2 miles yung layo niya from na one island or 2 miles from the straight shore. Shore. The beacon of the lighthouse revolves. So what's the beacon? Yung beacon is hindi yan yung pagkain, ano? Hindi yan pagkain na bacon. Yung parang beam, yung light beam niya of the lighthouse revolve. Kasi yung bacon, parang yun, yung humawak sa light beam, parang yun yung nagre-revolve, yung parang, basta yung umiikot sa lighthouse na nagre-revolve. So, the lighthouse revolve at a constant rate of 6 degree per second. How fast is the light beam moving along the shore at a point 3 miles from the point on a shore closest to the lighthouse? Okay, so once na hindi mo 'to naintindihan is yun, mahihirapan ka talaga to analyze. How will you solve this one? So kailangan muna, alamin mo ano ba yung gustong ipahiwatig dito sa problem. How fast, gaano kabilis is the light beam moving along the shore? Along the shore, ibig sabihin kasi yung shore is straight shore. So along that shore at a point 3 miles from the point on a shore closest to the lighthouse. So ganito yung magiging ibig sabihin niya. So i-illustrate natin. So ito yung lighthouse on a small island and ito yung shore 2 miles. So yung shore natin is straight path or straight shore. Okay, that is sa 2 miles yung sinasabi dito, 2 miles away from the straight shore. So, the beacon naman ko, no, or the light beam, ganyan. Di ba? So, yun yung tatama dito sa ating, yun yung pinaka-closest kasi, yung pinaka-closest uh, from the closest point from the shore to the lighthouse. Yun yung pinaka-close. Yan yung, diyan tatama yung light beam. At saka, of course, magre-revolve ngayon yung beacon or magre-revolve ngayon yung light beam. Okay? So, since nag-revolve siya, ganyan yung iikot niya, magkakaroon siya ng angle of rotation, which is, according to the, ano naman, is the revolution is 6 degree per second. Kaya lang, ilalagay muna natin dyan into theta kasi yung revolution kasi niya is, that is a rate per time. Yun yung ano dito. Kasi hindi pa yan yung totally na 6 degree, hindi yan yung angle. Kasi depende pa yan kung ilan yung papalo dito sa kanyang, ano ba itong tawag dito? Opposite or dito sa shore na ito. So we have the, from At saka yung sinasabi dito, how fast the light beam moving along the shore at a point 3 miles from the point. So this is the point on the shore closest to the lighthouse. Tapos iikot siya doon, eh, gaano daw kabilis? Ano? Gaano daw kabilis? At along the shore at 3 miles. Diba? So 3 miles. So ibig sabihin, yung x natin, sabihin natin, yung x natin is papunta doon. That would be the 3 miles. That would be the 3 miles. Kaya lang is i-assume muna natin dito na x kasi yung hinahanap natin is yung the fastest or the fast or how fast the beam or the light beam, yung dx over dt dito yung hahanapin natin. Yung kanyang rate dito na nag-i-increase yung ano natin, yung dx dt with respect to time. Yun yung hinahanap natin dito, the rate, yung rate niya dito. Hindi yung rate dito kasi nandito na yung rate kasi hinahanap na. Okay, so ganyan yung ating magiging illustration. Okay, so given tayo ng d theta over dt. Ito kasi yon eh. Mayroon siyang rate of the revolution na 6 degree per second. Kaya lang if we compute this into a distance or something basta distance na we need to convert this degree into a radian. So, dapat alam mo din kung paano siya i-compute yung or i-convert yung degree to the radian. So, 1 radian, 1 degree is equal to pi over 180. Diba? 180 radian. So, 6 times pi over 180, that would give you pi over 30 radian per second na siya. Kasi 1 degree, diba? 1 degree is equal to pi over 180. So, ganun yung conversion natin para maging radian siya. Okay, so I hope na alam niyo na kung paano pag-compute ng radian, ano? Paano pag-convert nito. So, nadidiscuss yan sa physics. Kung hindi niyo alam yan, so balikan niyo yung physics niyo or aralin niyo ulit yung physics kung paano ang pagko-convert. So, next is yung hahanapin natin, this is the dx dt when x is 3 miles. Kasi yung rate naman niya dito yung hinahanap natin, the dx dt or the movement. 'Di ba? The movement of your light beam to this shore. Kaya when your x ko no is 3 miles. So dapat alam mo din yung hinahanap mo dito. 'Di ba? The dx dt. Alam mo yung want. Ikaw, sino ba yung want mo? Nahanap mo na ba yung want mo? Or siya lang talaga ang gusto mo, pero hindi ka din gusto? Charot. So, ganon. So, alam naman natin that if we focus on this triangle, masasabi natin, this would be, kunin natin kasi yung tangent. Kasi dapat may relevance to eh. Yung angle, para magkaroon tayo ng d theta, tapos itong x, para mahanap natin itong dx dt. If we derive this one. So, alam naman natin that the tangent is equal to opposite, tangent theta is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. Diba? That's why opposite over the adjacent, that is the tangent theta. Okay? So, manipulate lang natin para if we derive this one, we also get the value of dx dt and then this theta is d theta over dt. Okay? So, yun yung ating magiging equation ngayon. So, ganito yung pag-solve natin sa problem na ito. So, x is equal to 2 tangent theta. Derive natin. Once na i-derive natin, this would be dx over dt is equal to 2. The derivative of tangent is secant squared theta. Derivative of tangent is d theta over dt. Kasi with respect naman siya into time. Kaya magkakaroon siya dito ng over dt. Okay, so given tayo nitong d theta. Okay, alam naman natin na ito yung value natin sa d theta. So, yung ipapasok natin yung naka-radian mode na. Okay, that is pi over 30. Okay, so 2 divided by 30, that would give you, okay, pi over 15 second squared theta. Okay, so what's next? Yun na, kasi nakuha na natin, ito, paano natin hahanapin to? Doon papasok ngayon when the x mo is 3 miles. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, malayo na yung x mo, no? 3 miles. So, that is, ilang milya na yan. Malayo na talaga sa kanya, tapos hahabulin mo pa. Aw, charot. So, paano natin hanapin yung theta natin or yung angle natin? So, balikan natin ito. Hindi yung x mo, ha? Balikan natin yung, wag yung x. Hindi na binabalikan ng x. Oh. So, ito ang balikan natin. Balikan natin itong formula. So, manipulate natin when the x is, sabi dito, when the x is 3 miles. Yun. Pasok natin itong dito sa ating problem. At the instant x is tangent, yan. Tangent theta is equal to 3 over 2 when your x kuno is 3 miles away from your heart. Charot. So, ganito. Okay. So, ano na? Ano na yung next? Kasi, pwede ka naman mag-arc. Gawin mong arctangent. Hindi. I should say is arctangent, di ba? Arctangent is equal to ganyan. Pwede naman para makuha mo yung theta. Or kaso kaya lang magre-replicate ka dito ng ng second. So ganito na lang gawin mo. Alam mo naman that the second squared theta is equal to 1 plus the tangent squared theta, di ba? By the identities. Para ito na lang yung isusalpak natin. Okay? So we will get the value of 1 plus. So yung tangent squared theta mo, yung tangent mo is 3 over 2. 3 over 2 squared. Okay? So magiging 9 over 4 yan. So 1 plus 9 over 4, this would be 4 over 4. 4 over 4 para is equal to 1. So 4 plus 9, that is 13 over all over 4. So second squared is equal to 13 over 4. Yun, ito na yung ipapasok natin dito. Di ba? Okay. So pwede naman yung theta lang talagang kunin mo. Paras lang din yon. Pero mas mainam pa din dito para hindi ka para solve ng mga kung kabisado mo naman ito. Di ba? So, the second squared theta is equal to 13 over 4. Okay? Substitute natin. We will get the value of 13 over 60 miles per second. Okay? Ito yung dx dt natin. Yun. Ganito yung pagsasolve natin sa problem na ito. This is a lighthouse. So, doon kayo mag-date sa lighthouse para Titanic. Charots. Okay, I hope na may nakuha kayo dito sa ating problem na ito, ano?